Hey guys, I'm Jase at Jase Outdoors, and in this video, our buddy Jackson from Alabama is here for a few days, and we're going to try to fill both of his tags before he heads back to Alabama. It's the first morning out with Jackson, and we set up along this cornfield that the last few mornings these turkeys hit the field right off the roost, and sure enough, it wasn't much longer after daylight they come walking out into the field. Well, Jackson filled one of his tags pretty quickly, and I still had a tag burning a hole in my pocket. So we went to another farm to try to work something up before I had to head to work, but no luck. So the next day we set out to fill Jackson's second tag, and we ended up working this hard gobbling bird for the longest time. And we made probably half a dozen moves on him, and he just would not budge. So we decided to make kind of a risky move, so I stayed back, and Jackson went to the crest of the hill to call down over at him. And sure enough, he broke, and he came so quick that Jackson kind of had to just sit down, and unfortunately I didn't really get it on video.
He's coming. I see him. Oh, we should have waited.
So now this is the part that absolutely kills me. I don't have it on video. Because we're standing there kind of celebrating, you know, high-fiving and just reliving the moment. And I'd left my camera gear back at the tree. It was like some 30 yards behind us. And another turkey gobbles. And he's gobbling hard. You could tell he was coming. So we just sat down next to where we were at, right where we killed that turkey. And within 10 minutes, we had a second bird on the ground. So we're all tagged out, and there's a lot of daylight left. So we're trying to find somebody who still has a tag left this late in the season, and it ended up being 14-year-old AJ, but the problem is he's still in school. So we had a few hours to kill before we could pick him up. So we ended up doing some scouting on a couple farms so we know exactly where to start out. We finally pick up AJ, we get out there, and we work this turkey in the middle of a field for over 3 hours. He was so henned up that he wanted nothing to do with us. Now, we could never really see these turkeys. They were up over on the other side of this hill, and the only reason we knew he was there is because he gobbled at us often. So finally, his hens started to break off, and 2 of them ended up walking right by the decoys. And another pair came in and roosted up behind us. So we kind of figured we're in a good spot if his hens are coming, that it probably wouldn't be long till he showed up. And sure enough, he finally crested that hill.
what I'm talking about. It's like, I kill him. Dude, that was freaking awesome. I'm jackpot on that one. Oh, yeah. You worked hard for that one, baby. That was awesome. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, Hunter Wallis, eat your heart out.
Woo! Now, as you can probably tell, we're pretty pumped up about this. I mean, when you work that long and that hard for a turkey, and it all comes together in the end, it's just awesome. And for me, there's nothing I love more than being behind the camera and getting to say kill him, and instantly that gun goes off. It's just, it just doesn't ever get old. The key to this hunt, I think, was two things, and one it was just patience. I mean, we had to work this bird for over 3 hours. So patience and decoy selection. We had a hen out there and a Jake decoy. And being that he was the dominant bird there, he had all those hens with him, and he saw that Jake there with another hen, he was not about to let that little punk in with his ladies. And he had to come down in there and give him a good old-fashioned beatdown. Hey, thanks for watching, and if you liked this video or didn't like this video, if you can comment in the comment section below, I'd really appreciate it. And please hit that subscribe button so that I can bring your adventure somewhere in the outdoors.